School ever make you feel like a plastic bag drifting in the wind? 'Cause us too. Welcome to Sauceless Shenanigans, and with us is...
Uh, Rolex, what's up? Ah!
It's me, Ronal.
Hey, what up? It's your dead boy, Alex.
and me, Joe, the worst waifu. And with us today is somebody who is a close friend of us. Her name is Jackie. Say hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Later.
I honestly don't know what I'm doing, and for some reason I ended up here. I love you though.
We love you too.
We love you. It's okay, none of us know what we're doing either.
That makes us professional.
We are professionals.
You're very professional. Anyway, today's topic has been decided. It is,
Escuela. Spanish.
Well-
Spanish for school.
well, not exactly, well, yes, school, but life before school, before we met each other. Shit.
Does that count?
Yes,
That counts.
school counts, I guess. Before middle school?
Yeah. Before middle school.
We're also going deep like school dances, even though I don't know.
Are we
no
gonna go
real-
deep? I don't think we should go deep into it.
Well, we mentioned it now, so I think we have to.
Well, not deep
Oops.
into
We're
it.
blind to it.
Just
Oh.
acknowledge it. There you go.
Okay,
Yes.
so who wants to start? Honestly, though.
I don't know.
Okay. Elementary.
Elementary.
Sure.
Okay. You know what? Let's go. Elementary. I was a young lad. I lived in a house, and honestly, though, it was a really old house, so it kind of sucked. So, uh, so like from my elementary school, it was kind of weird. We had this thing, right, where we would like switch between our teachers. There was like 4 teachers, and we would just like switch around with them. It was a little weird. Did you guys ever have like an elementary like that? Because I think mine was different from all that.
By switching teachers, do you mean like for different like electives, like one for art, one for music, and then one for like other stuff like that? While the other one teaches you
No,
everything?
because no, okay, it was like 4 main teachers where we would just like rotate. It was like reading, math, literature, and science.
I kinda had something like that, but there were only 2 teachers then, so it was like one of them taught math and science, and the other taught like English and social studies, maybe.
For my school, it depended on the grade. Like, up until, like, 4th and 5th grade, you had a math teacher that you just rotate around, and maybe a science teacher, but other than that, you just stay in the same class all day. Besides electives, of course.
Wow, okay, and then yeah, I did have a weird elementary because we had 4 main teachers, and one of them would teach a certain topic, and we would stay there for like a couple, like 1 or 2, and then we'd move on.
No, but wait. I think I had that, like that kind
hello?
of school.
Really? Okay, what was your school? Because what elementary school did you go to?
I went to Win.
And I was like way far away, even like at the beginning. I was all the way in Rose Warren. I was like by Brittany.
I went to Pat Diskin. Pretty nice school.
I went to Hogard.
Hogard sounds like a Harry Potter kind of school.
10 points to Hogard.
It's a magnet school if it helps.
Ooh.
Ironic
That would-
because it's a math
that would
and
be
science. It's math and science, and I'm bad at both of those.
Magnet
I
Joe
wasn't
makes
even-
sense, though.
Ah, fun.
Honestly, who's even good at those subjects besides freaking smart asses?
Normal people usually.
This Asian kid right here.
Oof.
Sitting right
Nice.
in the middle. Yeah.
Nice stereotyping on yourself. But so what's the thing Mexicans are good at? I'm good at mowing lawns. Never mown a lawn.
I never mowed a lawn because I never had a lawn. I only had rocks.
Same. This is Vegas. Who has grass?
That's true though. We have a bunch of dirt and rocks.
Anyway, I got a cool story.
Ooh.
So okay. Good story.
I would clap my hands, but I'm pushed to talk.
Okay. Um I went to, I already mentioned the elementary school I went to was Hogard. And the thing is, I was one of those kids who were like frequently bullied, but never actually like I wasn't aware. I'm like, okay, these people are mean, but they're not bullies. But I'd just be in class, and sometimes they'd be like, "Wow, you suck," like immature people, and I'm like, okay, cool, and I'd cry, but then I'm like, no, you're lame. I had friends in elementary school, but I never felt like, cool, I'm gonna have spend my entire life with these people. And guess what? I never did, because right after elementary school, I went to a completely different middle school than like the majority of the students there. Never talked to like most of them ever again. Yeet.
Okay, like let's go back to bullies really quick. Um, it wasn't. I had two third grade bullies. One of them was in the same grade as mine, and the other one was like in fourth grade. They were kind of they were really mean to me because like okay, what would they do like every lunch or almost every lunch? They would chase me around the entire school, and they would not stop. They knew they could catch up to me, but they just kept on chasing me regardless. And honestly, that was like one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. And I don't know why, because I never did anything to them. You know?
People are just mean because they want to be mean. Like, back in my day, for me, it was either people liked me a lot or people, like, didn't talk to me or people, like, made fun of me, like, a little bit. I don't think, there's only, like, a handful of, like, girls from my 5th grade, I think, that, like, would, like, make fun of my zits and something like that because I was growing too fast because I was much older than them because obviously I started school, like, 1 year late. It was kind of I didn't really get affected by that, but now looking back on them, I just think, man, those guys were jerks.
You were, oh, okay. Wait, why? Okay, I never figured this out. Why were you held back a year?
Oh, I wasn't held back. I started a year late.
Oh, wait, right. Why did you start a year late? How did that happen?
Apparently from the story from my mom is that I cried. I cried my ass off, so she took me home and then took me back the next year.
Oof. I kind of had the same thing where like it was like
Wow.
pre-K where I cried the first day.
God mood. Except my mom was like, suck it up, and just dropped me off school.
Same though.
Mega mood.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing. She just like gave me a hug and just like left me off at the door. That was it.
I was never bullied, but I was kinda a bully. But when I met like, Pasty, I used to like tease him a lot. But then I'd fucking not beat the shit out of them, but I'd like bully them if they try to bully him. So
So it worked both ways.
yeah, and
So
he's still my friend to this day. He's annoying, but he's still my friend.
Dang, calling out this friend already. Shaking my head. Okay, but when you think about it, elementary school bullies are like some of the pettiest little assholes ever.
They kind of are.
They'll make
They don't really have a reason to bully. They just do it for fun.
yeah, they'll do something. They'll like make fun of you for something that's dumb, like in kindergarten, because I was born in September and that's like really close to the cutoff date. He, quote unquote, a year older than me,
Yeah.
and I really wanted to play with these like blocks. Really wanted to play with these blocks, but then they were like, "Hey, you can't play with us because we are 6 years old and we are 5. I mean, you are 6 years old. Fuck, we are 5. Ah!
Okay, so there's an age difference. I got you.
Yes. I was 5 and they were 6, and they're like, "Hey, you can't play." with these cool ass blocks because we don't like you.
You stole
Guys.
my apple crackers.
I mean, I kind of no, I never had something like that. I mean, I was like one of the older kids, so I was kind of respected for a little bit. Like people came up to me to like help them out with like reading, but that was about it.
If anything, elementary schools, they are petty. Like they'll be like, "Hey, you aren't my friend anymore." And it's like, "Oh no, but I lied to you. I do like it," just to stay quote unquote friends with them.
Because in elementary, the biggest thing you have is like friends. So you're like, oh man, I want to make sure I have as many friends as possible.
Kind of sucks now that you think of it.
Well, yeah, because you're elementary kids. I mean, they don't know any better.
And they will also slap you if you steal their like animal crackers.
Or their apple juice.
Animal crackers.
I'm still mad
Animal
about,
crackers in my soup.
I'm mad.
Monkeys and rabbit, sloop and loop.
I still remember the one kid who took my Bakugan when I showed everyone. I showed everyone the facts about my Bakugan. That I had about that. I kind of want to drop his name. We haven't talked in years. I don't even know.
Didn't we drop his name last podcast? Was it his name Joe?
I don't. Yeah, his name is Joe. He took my Ventus Bakugan. I'm still mad about that.
Oh my god.
Yo, Joe, if
What
you're
the
listening
heck?
to this, give him back his Bakugan. Bakugan roll.
Joe,
Bakugan
this
stand.
is your only warning. We will come hunt you down if you don't give him his Bakugan back.
Oh my god.
Jesus
He was
Christ.
so mean. He hustled me. I don't know how, but he did it. I was too nice. I was too nice of a kid back then. I was like, yeah, sure, you can look at my Bakugan. I mean, everyone else has. Why not? And then he jacks it from me. This guy.
Okay, so like I remember one time in like 3rd grade we had like the Monopoly money type system, like where if we had enough money we could like get prizes and candy and stuff like that. Like but I remember this one time the guy sitting next to me stole my money and just like, "Hey, what happened?" And I was like freaking salty because I knew it was freaking lying to my face. I was like, "Excuse me? Don't do that. It is just disrespectful." I don't know, man. I was just like super petty at the time, and but at the same time for some reason people still tolerated my existence.
Because you're a child, so they're like, you know what? It's a kid.
But then again, it's kind of better than that time like a bunch of girls in the after school program shunned me for not liking Justin Bieber. I am still salty about that to this day.
But wasn't it cool to like hate Justin Bieber? You'd either be like made fun of for liking Justin Bieber or like not. It was a dumb two-sided coin.
But they were like hardcore believers. Like I'm pretty sure a few of them are still pretty big about it to this day type of thing. Like what's it called? I just remember like no one tried talking to me for a week and I just like sat there like, y'all are the pettiest B word I've ever met. Okay.
Yo, okay, but like, why Justin Bieber? Out of everyone, why him?
He was bopping back in the day.
I was more into the Jonas Brothers.
I mean, I wasn't into any kind of music. I just kind of like game music, but that was about it.
At the time, everyone was like listening to Baby and One Time, and while I did like it, I just like didn't care for it as much as the others. So I was like, I don't really care about them that much. And then they got like hella pissy, and yeah.
What pissy about it?
Were they pissy about it?
How bad were they?
Like, how bad were they? Like, they didn't really talk to me for a while just because of it. Like, what's it called? Like, Normally, I get chosen like second to last in soccer because I really wasn't the athletic kid. I was more of one of the brains in the class, you know. And yeah, they like it just got to the point where where everyone just straight up stopped playing with me and stuff like that.
Oh, wow. Ooh. I mean that's kind of petty for like elementary kids. But that's because like in elementary you're trying to be the most popular out of everyone. So I guess I guess that makes sense, doesn't it?
Would you consider yourself Would you consider yourself popular in elementary school? Like,
I kind of was at one point. Everyone knew me, and like they all said I was a nice guy. But that was in elementary school. Now everyone just doesn't notice me at all.
I wouldn't call myself a popular person, but like most of my class knew me and I actually got along with everyone pretty well at the time, so yeah. But then again, I just like moved right before 8th grade started, so everything just kind of reset by that point.
Same. That kind of happened to me in third grade though. I moved like in the middle of third grade, so I had to restart like all of third grade for some reason.
If you could run fast, you were the best. Sadly, I was never a runner. Also, I feel in elementary school you just have to know everybody in your class because you're stuck with them.
Okay, but
But you don't really get to know them though. You can know their names, but that's about it.
You know, just by having the name Rolex, you can probably tell that people knew who I was because they can identify me because oh, it's that kid named Rolex, but like didn't talk to people that much besides like some of my only friends.
I mean, even in elementary, I was like made fun of for my name because of how similar it sounds to Ronald McDonald.
Hey, we make
most
fun of
people
each other sometimes. Oh, sorry.
most people just kind of knew my name just because my brother also went to the same elementary school as I did, and like most of the teachers recognized him and was able to recognize that I was his sister and stuff like that.
So you kind of got like the older sibling treatment, where people know you because of your older brother or sister.
Yeah, basically, but they didn't be like, oh, hey, you should be more like your brother in this way and that way and stuff like that. I just like, okay, that's my brother. Cool. Now it's me. Better.
For
Okay, so
me, sorry.
Well, to be honest, I was known as being that weird kid, and I was like, what the fuck?
Because
explain
you are
weird
a
because
kid.
that was elementary. Anything was weird.
I don't even know how to explain how I was weird, but I was weird and like pretty gosh darn weird.
Were you one
Just
of the kids that brought freaking Blades?
no, I was not that kid.
I was a kid who brought their Tamagotchi to school every day.
If anything, I used to like be friends with this one dude who loved Beyblade.
See, it's always like a toy brand. He always comes back to that.
Dudes, remember when Ninjago was fucking bopping?
Oh gosh.
I don't, because it was never bopping for me. I didn't like Lego.
Ninjago was
I
my
never
shit.
got into it, I'll be honest.
There was just a bunch of kids like during recess would just whip out their like Ninjago twisting tops, whatever, and they'd be like, "Yeah, who will win?"
Dude, if only Nancie was
So
here.
rip off Blade.
Manual Beyblade.
See, even worse.
Dude, Nancie would be here talking about Beyblade right now. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the series like a little bit, but like you know.
I thought it was okay. I guess it's a Lego thing.
All I
Ninjago or
really know-
Beyblade? What are we talking about here?
Both. No, I like Beyblade. I like the Beyblade cartoon. It was kind of cool.
Well, if anything, I never even watched those or just like, So it's like, what the fuck for me?
It was really into Bakugan at one point. You know, just like Ronal. Everyone was. But the thing is, oh, you're a girl, you can't like something. Oh, you're a fan. They basically pulled that shit where it's like you're not a true fan. What happened episode 27? And I'm like, how should I know? I'm not an expert.
Really, I never got that. I just got like, oh hey, you have Bakugan. You must be one of the cool kids who plays Bakugan. I only ever had two, the green one and then this brown one.
Wait,
Both of which is still from Goodwill.
wait, dude. If you knew how to cup stack, you were like probably the coolest guy in PE.
That is
Oh.
true. That is true.
I
Cup
never had
stacking.
cup stacking.
Cup stacking was fun.
What do you mean you never had cup stacking?
I didn't have cup stacking until middle school, and even then I didn't even do it.
What? We had
No
cup.
one really
When
did
did
it
we
in
have cup
school.
stacking?
Wait,
Then again,
Wait, we had cup
Yeah,
stacking
I
at
did.
Cashman?
no, we
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not.
We didn't.
Yeah, we did. We did it like once.
What? Dude,
I don't
Yeah,
remember this.
cup stacking was my shit.
I never had cup stack. No. Okay, I do remember. Fifth grade. Fifth grade, there was a whole bunch of cup stacking stuff.
I never even had that except for elementary school, but everyone thought you were the coolest person if you could stack it under like the minute the teacher gave us.
Dude, oh man, I was bad at it, but like, it was fun. It was fun. I don't know.
I sucked at it the most though. Like I could never stack like any cup.
When
Okay.
that the feeling when you pull off the 12 by 12 for the first time.
The hat one?
Yeah, the hat one.
Oh heck! But okay, but did your PE teachers ever have like force you to watch the Charlie Brown leukemia special every year?
No.
There's a leukemia special?
What?
I didn't know there's a leukemia special. What is this?
It was
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that one.
I just let it sink in. So like, a girl, ended up having cancer and like went through the whole chemo treatment, and like, everyone was just kind of like, weird with it, didn't know how to deal with it type of stuff.
I didn't know there's a leukemia special though.
Yeah, it was about cancer. It was
Yeah.
leukemia to be exact.
Dude,
Charlie Brown talks about cancer.
dude.
Yeah, it was wasn't it Linus? Wasn't he like the one who kept like supporting?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Because
thought
she
it was
started getting
Linus.
bullied because she had no hair.
dude, Linus was amazing that episode.
Gosh.
I never
Linus
saw
was
that.
always great. What?
Yeah, but he played that.
This one time, the PE teacher had a sub, so we started watching Barney.
Barney, are you serious?
Yeah, it was like a Barney on a cassette tape.
That was amazing.
Guys,
Yo man,
Yeah.
Barney was popping.
Barney
is
Barney
it just
Barney was my shit though.
me or like, oh wait, I don't know if you guys had those days where it's like rainy in elementary school, but you end up like watching a movie for like lunch or recess.
Yeah,
I had that.
I had
That
that.
was
a lot.
those were fun.
I didn't have that.
Really? What did you do?
What, during rainy days?
Yeah.
We just stayed inside and did stuff. I don't know, like,
It sucks for you. But the thing that sucks is that like it was always the same movie for me.
Sometimes we played with Legos. I don't know. For some reason, like indoor recess was a lot more fun than outdoor.
I know, right? I remember like we get to play board games all the time, either that or just like watch something like The Land Before Time or Ice Age or something like that.
Really, you guys got cool movies. I got like what was it? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
dude, Rudolph
Okay.
the Red-Nosed Reindeer every year.
Like the really weird and sucky one.
Not the claymation one?
What?
If anything,
that
we
one,
had that educational stuff every single rainy day, and it was so boring after like the first time.
Fucking
Magic School Bus, though. Let's be real here.
Yo,
I
yo.
never had
That's the
that.
real
I
OG.
never had that.
Magic Scuba, that day.
I never watched that.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
No, I never.
I
got
only
that
watched
either.
that in middle school. Actually, I never got to watch it in elementary school.
Same.
Bill Nye is my dad.
Oh my god! Stop yourself.
Nah.
Bill Nye is best dad.
No.
Yes, Bill Nye is the science guy.
Oh wait, I think I heard that wrong.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
So how about the nice high school life
No,
before
you,
we met each
you
other? I
skipped
mean.
like all of middle school, and hey, wait, I still had some.
We
Still have some
really skipped
elementary
middle
stories.
school.
Middle school was whack.
Wait, guys, I want to tell you guys how I almost lost my virginity to an elementary school.
Oh,
Oh no!
is that a story you want to say?
Yes.
Oh my
Please
god.
tell us.
It wasn't even that.
Demonetized.
It wasn't even that bad. Okay, it was not even that close. Okay.
Oh boy.
You said you almost lost your virginity, but you say
Okay.
not close,
Okay.
so
Okay.
Child.
Okay.
Demonetized.
Okay. See, the thing is, right? The thing is, okay. If I knew this person for long enough, like in my like high school years, I probably would have gone. You know what I mean?
oh, okay.
Right,
Continue,
okay.
please.
Right. Okay. So basically, uh, she had this she found this like little toy chest. Okay. Whenever you're like when you do really good in class, the teacher will let you like dig through something in like a chest and let you get a toy or something.
That was a shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she found like this little thing where it just like sticks to the table and has like a spiked ball on it and it's like made out of rubber. So
Anal bead.
so basically, right? She just went. Oh, we were walking to like to portables outside, and she was telling me, "Hey, Ronal, we can use this as a sex toy." I'm like, "Ooh, that's cool, yo, bro." But at the time, I didn't know what sex was. I just knew that it was a thing that happened, and I knew what happened after sex. I didn't know what the premise of sex was as an elementary kid.
What the fuck?
So
What?
so she.
What grade was this again?
This is like no, this is okay. This is fifth grade at this point. Okay,
Demonetized.
this is fifth grade.
Regardless,
It was fifth grade, okay. Like she looked old. She was older than she should have been, okay. Like
But
low key. She
yo,
knew
man, call
sexual
her out.
advances. No, I'm not.
Do not call her out.
I'm not gonna call
You
her
already
out.
called someone
Her
else
name
out.
is Tina Schwarzenegger.
Yes, exactly,
Why?
exactly.
No.
Okay. So that another thing though. Uh, did you guys ever have like a therapy kind of thing after school?
I went to the counselors a lot, but not therapy.
No. Okay. So
What?
my elementary school had this thing where like the dean kind of thing, like the hall monitor. She would like get some kids and then she would just take them to this room and like meditation. So the lights would be off and she'd just be like talking and talking and talking. Apparently, this one time the dean was wearing a skirt, and I don't know why, but or how, but she didn't notice me at all when I saw under her skirt.
Bow chicka wow
So,
wow.
Wow, wow.
so this 45-year-old woman was walking above me, just legs spread with her skirt, and it was traumatizing. Okay, you do not want to see what's under a 45-year-old woman's skirt. Is disturbing for a child.
you mean her underwear?
Yes. Okay, but still, I was like 10. I should have not have seen those. Okay, I was too young to be looking at that.
Hashtag pray for Ronal's past eyes.
I didn't even understand like the concept of sex at all until like 6th or 7th grade.
Honestly, same.
But one time I found a porn mag just
I'm
in my
listening.
house.
I'm listening.
Ooh.
It was because we just moved for like the third time, and I was unpacking some stuff, and there was a bag, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just put all these away. There are a bunch of papers. I'm gonna just like put them in here, and something tells me I wasn't supposed to even look through that bag because it was a porn mag, and I'm like, cool, okay, but what is this bag doing in the kitchen?
Ooh.
Ooh, what was it doing in the kitchen?
What was it doing in the kitchen? Who knows? But I just started looking through it, and I was just like, what is this? I don't understand.
Ooh, it's pretty good. One time when I was walking home from elementary, I found this pornographic CD. It kind of sucks because it was like all scratched up because it was like Asian porno. It was probably gonna be really good. Oh well.
And
Where are you
demonetized.
going with this?
No, I just wanted to say that I found a freaking porn CD.
Demonetized.
I actually put it in my backpack because I wanted to see if it works, but I was too scared, so I threw it out the next day.
Once again, we somehow drifted to the topic of sex. It's going to be a reoccurring theme in this podcast, isn't it? The
Absolutely.
sauceless shenanigans.
Absolutely.
Looks like that's not. Looks like we're gonna have some type of sauce if y'all catch my drift.
And demonetized again.
That's my line.
I'm
But,
stealing
hey,
your line.
Fuck you.
That shouldn't
Hey,
be.
You mom gay.
You guys need to stop saying that.
That was only one
And
curse today.
demonetized or the you mom gay
No,
thing?
no. And demonetized because you're just putting yourselves down. Stop putting yourselves down.
Yeah, but
We're not even monetized to begin with, though.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay, but like talking about your porn mags and CD experiences make me remember about the time where my sister she grabbed, like, I think we were walking like through the strip, and obviously the strip has like magazines of
Porno trading
women.
cards.
So yeah, and those. And she grabbed one, and then she was gonna give it to my brother-in-law. Well, back in the day, he was just her boyfriend, and she gave it to him, but he tossed it out and stormed off. And I was like, huh, why he do that? So I went back to grab it, and I opened it, and I'm like, oh, what is this? Why are they nude?
What was it though? Was there anything bad with it? Like, why did he toss it out?
They were literally, I guess because he was angry because they went into an argument, but my sister was petty. So she just gave him a magazine.
Wait, that's like a weird revenge kind of thing. Why give him material that he can jack off to? That means he doesn't need her.
Ooh, you're right though.
You guys couldn't hear my slurp. I'm sad.
That was. I bet it was a fantastic slurp.
There was no slurp. There's no more ice in my cup.
Okay, so moving on to middle school. In 6th grade, I was like the most 6th grade was like the cringiest time of my life. I think Ronal remembers this, cause
Ooh, it was pretty bad, honestly.
yeah, cause like I was a huge fan of Smosh games back then, and like
Ooh.
there's a series, right, that Lasercorn and Sohinki had. It was called Riot Shield Man and Knife Man Guy, right? And so I was so into that series that I brought Riot Shield Man and Knife Man Guy to the school, and the binder was my riot shield, and my pencil was the knife. And so I went around school talking to my friends, be like, "I'm riot shield man." I'm
You did do that a lot.
cringing right now.
No.
I'm cringing right now, actually.
That was bad. That was bad. I remember that.
And then if I didn't have my
Good
binder, I'd be
sweet
like,
baby
"I'm
goddess,
right
what
man."
happened?
Whoa.
What else was bad about it? We all had like the same biology teacher.
Dude. As much as
He
Biology?
was it biology? Yeah, it was.
science, it's more like science.
Well, yeah,
It was more just like regular earth
Yeah,
science.
just earth science. I would say.
Really, I thought it was biology because all I remember was the mitochondria.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
That was more like a unit.
That's true. Okay, but he was weird. Honestly, I didn't think he should be a teacher sometimes. Cause he did a lot of weird things. He did that. What would he do? He would like pump his arms.
Yeah, he would pump his arms and be like, "Yeah, let's get right into it."
He pointed at people and say bang bang, and
Bang,
he's like,
bang.
okay.
Dude, I actually liked him a lot though. As much as we
He
like to
was.
make fun of him, he was actually a really cool teacher.
He was a cool teacher. Who else was a cool teacher? The English teacher was pretty nice. She was okay.
We had 2 English teachers, right? One for English and one for reading.
Yeah.
Dude, that award she gave me.
Ooh, you got a lot of words as the 6th grade.
Yeah, as much as I was a cringy piece of shit, going around fucking screaming, "Right, shit, man!
You
I will
also
bash
did the
my
whole,
way to justice! Justice!" I can't
Yeah.
do it. I can't
Oh,
do it.
God, okay. What I was gonna say is that you also did like this. What was it? Jump up for what was it? Jumping into the drugs. I don't know. I don't remember what he said. but you kept jumping like constantly.
Jesus Christ, Rolex.
Like,
What
you-
happened?
What do you mean? What happened? He was always this bad.
I was so bad in 6th grade, dude. Oh my god.
You know what? At least it was in 8th grade, am I right, fellas?
Ooh, eighth grade is.
Ooh.
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 8th grade. Oh
Ooh.
man.
That's a territory we should not touch. That's for another
By the
day.
way, this small group just got together in 8th grade. No, Jackie wasn't here
Save
back
that for last.
then? Okay.
Let's talk about 7th grade real quick, because like Gravity Man during lunch, that was. Ooh.
Dude, Gravity Man was so lit.
That was honestly the greatest thing.
I missed our other R. I missed our other R.
For like the majority of 7th grade, I had literally no friends. All I had was Rob and Lizette.
Ooh, nice.
Lizzie.
Nice.
We can call
No.
out Rob here. Why not?
Yeah, okay.
We can talk about Rob.
You also had a French toast. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Oh
French
yeah,
toast.
let's not talk. That was later in the year, okay?
Okay, but let's talk about that real quick.
Let's not talk about that,
Let's
dude.
talk about that real
Let's
quick.
not talk about that real quick.
Yo, like he was cool. He was like the one friend I had from freaking elementary.
Dude,
He was pretty cool. He was one of the first people that talked to me when I like had to switch all my classes to become all advanced. Woo, yay! I'm a smart kid, I guess.
Dude, remember Wishing Well? Wishing Well was a good guy, dude. I love that man.
Dude, he was awesome. He honestly was though.
He got mad at me for looking up inappropriate words in a dictionary.
Nice.
And that's how me and Ronal became friends.
Oh, is it? Really?
Wasn't it?
I think that was someone else.
Or was it the other R dude? One of you two.
No, I think it was me. I think it was me. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was you where I was just looking up like dumb words in the dictionary. Like blowjob, that's a pretty funny
Oh
word.
yeah, no, we did do that. I was trying to look for boobs and stuff.
Actually, since we're talking about our middle school life in Cashman, I want to hear what Jackie has in her middle school life. Or
Yeah,
she has
she-
any.
Yeah, Jackie, you went to a different middle school than we did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. At the time my middle school was like 7 to 8 and not 6 to 8, so I started middle school in 7th grade, and I don't know, it was just like it was kind of an average year, I guess, but the main consolation was like I got to see all my old friends from elementary school I didn't get to see during for 2 years. So that was a thing. I was in mariachi. That was
Ooh.
actually
Mariachi.
something.
Damn.
I was in band. I got to play a trombone, and no one ever liked me because of that.
Guitar kid forever and ever.
Ooh.
So I played guitar for 2 months, and then one day, because I did well on my guitar skills test, I asked my teacher, is like, hey, can I switch to this different instrument that's like the guitar but not a guitar? It's called the vihuela, and I
Whoa.
got to play that for a tiny bit until the end of the year. Oh boy.
Man, Jackie hitting up with the music skills. God damn.
Okay, but you never told us what elementary school you went to, because I want to know.
Me, elementary school?
No, what was it? Middle school, I mean.
Middle school. It was it's down by I live 10 minutes away from the border of Mexico. Let's put that into perspective.
Sounds pretty bad.
It wasn't bad necessarily, but it kind of just had that huge Hispanic demographic, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So it wasn't bad though.
It was mostly Hispanics, and then those handful of Asians and handful of black people, and then very little actual white people. So, okay, you're laughing now, but I'm being 100% real. There isn't there aren't many blonde people at my school at the time. I'll be honest.
Because you're near Mexico, and I don't think there's a lot of blondes in near Mexico. Because I think our school is pretty well-rounded in that aspect.
So coming here, moving to Vegas in 8th grade was whoa, what the heck? I'm suddenly in this school full of white people, and more white people than I've ever seen before. I remember the first day of school, I was like, wow, this is very American.
Did it feel like a blizzard? Because it was so white.
Don't say that.
Dang.
Was it a whiteout?
No,
Listen.
stop.
Ooh.
Wowie. We're gonna get banned.
No, because we have one white friend. No, we have two. We have two white friends.
Justify anything.
No.
So that gives us a ticket to be.
Wowie.
Yeah, one of our. Sorry.
We have validation. One of them isn't here, but she was here last time.
She is sitting
Yeah,
right from this
Nancie
table.
isn't here right now.
She is
I'm
also.
essentially replacing Nancie right now.
Nah.
Just
Can
for
I?
this one.
No,
Oh,
I'm kidding. Yes, I love you. Go ahead.
I forgot I was gonna say anyway. So.
God damn.
God damn it.
Nice.
Okay, so
Oh, cool.
are you guys gonna talk about 8th grade or skip to high school?
We're gonna skip to high school.
I want to talk about
we
eighth
met.
grade. Okay.
We met.
I want to talk about 8th grade.
All you have
Okay.
to know about 8th grade is that we were all major weebs.
We were all cringy as shit.
We were cringy
But let's
as
talk
shit.
about how we all just started meeting. Because I met
Uh,
Jackie in high school, so she's secluded because how dare she not go to the same school?
We.
Wow.
Oh
The
no,
audacity.
I came from a different part of
I
town.
think,
What can I do?
so me and Rolex, we met in English class.
Yeah, we met in 6th
This
grade,
grade.
but we started becoming friends during 7th grade when you sat next to me in Mr. Liver's class.
Oh yeah, huh? I did. Yeah, that was that. So that was me and Rolex, and then I think
We met Ryle at the same time because I knew Ryle at the
Yeah.
time.
Rolex and Ryle knew each other, and then I met Ryle because of the Rolex. And then how did we meet Alex? I don't remember how we met
We
Alex.
met Alex through Joe.
That was it was either like I know that Rolex probably met him in guitar, or it was after
No, I met Alex through you, Joe.
oh yeah.
So.
Didn't we meet like in 6th grade?
Oh, you
We
knew
probably
me.
met, but we didn't talk a lot.
You
It was
knew-
7th grade where we
Yeah, you
started
knew
talking.
me, my existence in 6th grade.
Cause
Oh.
we all had the same lunch together. Well, that was like the one thing we had in common. We all had the same lunch.
Yeah.
I never actually talked to anybody until 8th grade where we had the same classes. I'm like, oh hey, I know you guys. And I honestly thought they hated me for like a little while, and I'm like, oh,
Nah.
oh okay.
Nah.
Nah, it's maybe a little bit.
Oh thanks. Ouch. But
Hmm.
I met Alex because we were in the same science class, and I was getting and like I'm like, okay, this person seems nice, even though he has a resting bitch face. I'm
Ooh.
gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna offer him my colored pencils. And then I started talking about Clive Dove from Professor Layton, and that was the end of it. We just started talking. We were friends,
I started stroking her picture of Clive Dub.
and I was like, yes, I have achieved friendship.
Yep, and
What
then
else
Perfect.
happened in 8th grade? We had that one racist teacher.
one racist teacher. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I remember. You remember, right?
I don't remember.
Racist teacher?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was we all know. Colored pencils.
She wasn't racist.
Oh,
She wasn't
ew.
racist.
Was she racist?
She wasn't
was
racist.
She was racist.
She was a little more sexist than racist.
Yeah, she
Okay,
was
more
sexist.
sexist than racist, but she had a hint of racism in there. Okay.
Is it because she called you a Mexican instead of Salvadorian?
Yes.
And the
yes.
fact like she found it funny that you were carrying the box.
Yeah, exactly. You know, she was like, "Oh, the Mexican's carrying the box while the white guy tells him what to do."
Oh
That happened. Okay, that
What
happened.
the fuck?
She was racist. Okay,
I think she just make a clever remark.
how does that cover it at all?
man! You know what? You know what made me angry about her though?
The
Well,
shipping.
Well, no, yeah, that. But okay, listen. I think it was when I was like in your guys' classes when I just moved to the honors advance. I don't care. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna need people to move this big table over there. And so a group of me along with a group of girls went to move the table. And she's like, no, I met the men. And we were all pissed. And we moved the table back. I don't remember.
Move it back.
Yeah. She made us move it back, and I'm like,
Let the man
what?
do it.
What is this? The 90s?
No. Let the man do it.
No,
Let the man do it.
and then
Don't you touch that table!
There's a whole lot of shipping. Okay, where she just like made couples up as we went along in the school year.
Only like 2 of them were accurate, I think.
No, it was like one.
One, yeah.
Yeah, it was one.
One that was accurate.
And it was like
We don't talk about the one that was accurate.
yeah, we don't, because honestly, they both sucked.
Yep.
I didn't like them.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the other one that was accurate. There is, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, two. Actually, I was right. Ronal, two. That was accurate.
There was two.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, there was two. I wonder who the other one was.
Ooh,
What? Who? What?
yeah.
We rather not talk about it because I don't want to cringe more after the whole riot show man thing. So.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Fine. We'll move on, I guess.
I guess.
We used to roleplay.
Oh,
Why?
You.
You don't bring that up.
Link
Who
Mom
do you think
2
you
coming
are?
to you on True TV, MTV.
Sorry for the ear rape, but why?
When did you guys roleplay? I have
God,
no
I
idea.
still
Oh,
remember
my
what's
God,
up,
that
Freddy?
joke
What's
I
up,
Oh
used.
my
Freddy?
God,
How you doing,
Ronal.
Freddy? Hey, Freddy.
Oh man! I was just gonna say that we roleplayed. I wasn't gonna be specific about it.
Well, now I know. Now I remember, because God, that was awful.
What's good,
Editor,
Chico?
please cut this out.
Oh gosh.
Keep that in, because that
Oh,
needs
God.
to be heard.
Editor, please cut this out.
That needs to be left in. Oh, I remember
Uh,
that.
On the next episode of Link Mom 2.
Everyone pretended to be like a freaking character from FNAF. That was awful.
Oh god. I don't know. It was either FNAF, Smash Bros, or just anime
Oh,
in general.
It was FNAF and Smash Bros. Oh man. I remember that.
Oh man. Oh yes, I miss the Politana roleplay account, my dudes.
Fuck that account. Who's
That
that?
was bad.
Who
That was
did
not a fan.
that? It was
That
Alex,
never-
right?
that never
Alex, that was
happened,
your
okay?
account, right?
Monado power.
I shouldn't be talking. You number one OTP shipper.
Hey, Paulina's actually really good, okay?
She's not. I hate her. I hate her as a character in Smash Bros. She should not be in there.
Who? Politana or
Paulina's a good character to add in Smash, but the thing is,
I
they
don't
need
she could have had a better moveset. Yo, Smash, Switch, Smash, please.
Dude, I was so hyped.
Hype.
I was like, whoa!
I feel bad because I watched it and I was more hyped for Splatoon than I was for Smash. For Smash, I'm like, oh hell yeah, cool. But for Splatoon, I was like, oh hell yeah, nice.
I understand
Same.
that. I understand that, guys.
Okay, because now we're talking about the direct. We have to talk about high school now. Because
High school?
Oof.
Oh man, that was.
Okay,
high
so
school,
freshman year.
Freshman year.
Freshman year of high school.
That's when I met Joe. If that's anything.
At this point, we all went to, well, we separated a bit. Rolex and Alex go to the same high school, but everyone else goes into two different ones. I go to school with Jackie, and we met in freshman year.
We,
go
like,
to this
we-
really. Oh, sorry, Jackie.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry. So we ended up meeting because we both liked this one YouTuber. Actually, I could expose him. Chugga Conroy.
Whoa.
I kid you not. We were waiting in line in the cafeteria, and we were trying to get to know each other. And I was like, "Wait, you like Chugga Conroy?" It's like, and then Joe came up like, "Oh, you like Chugga Conroy?" And then we both went, "Yeah, we like Chugga Conroy."
Ooh.
That's how we became friends. I need to stop doing that voice. I'm sorry.
Before that, we were just awkward like needles. Like we knew this one friend. That's it, and we just kind of stood together awkwardly.
Basically.
Now we don't even talk to her, and I kind of feel bad, but at the same time I don't, because she has other friends. Woo!
Honestly,
It sounded like a call out post. That wasn't a call out.
I want
Yay.
to call out so bad. If there's one thing you need to know about me, I am a very bad gossip queen. I would just talk crap for 12 hours straight, and I'm very tempted to do so right now.
Yo,
After.
Francesca.
You're doing amazing,
Francesca.
sweetie.
Yo, Francesca Von Karma. I'm on to you.
Okay, so now it's on to me, and I went to a different school. It's a magnet high school. It's such a great school. I love it so much. It's the best thing ever.
is that sarcasm?
He's sarcastic.
It's super sarcastic because But moving on, freshman year, no, freshman orientation, I met I met these two guys who were talking about the Illuminati, and I don't know how I added myself into that, but they started talking about the Illuminati and conspiracy theories. I'm like, oh hey, I know about that. That sounds cool. And then they just like let me walk with them, and that's how I met like two of my friends that I guess are questionable.
Hmm,
They're okay. They're okay friends.
questionable.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good and bad.
They talked about the Illuminati the first time they met. How good can it get?
Okay, but after that they never really talked about it. So
Oh,
excuse you.
meh.
You guys are still friends, though,
Yeah.
right?
What else was I gonna say?
Oh,
um,
man, our editor in the background is like making some jokes right now.
Ooh, I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Ooh. I mean, they're okay. Well, I haven't seen one of them for a couple months. The other one's like I'm saying, he's okay.
Huh.
Has
I wouldn't say the friends I have here are the best.
So I guess I'll talk about my new friends I made.
yes.
So
Yeah.
so
Talk about them.
you know what? Can I call them out?
No.
Okay.
No, because they can probably find this.
They're fun. They're fun as fuck though.
Yo, pals, check out ZN7.
Oh no, I was not gonna talk about ZN7 real quick, but
Oh, other friends? You have other friends? Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
friends? Wow.
I'm talking about the two I always
Wow.
talk about. I'm gonna talk about the two that I always talk about.
Fake.
What the fuck? Okay, so in freshman year, I met this girl, and she looked Filipino. I was like, Filipino person, Filipino princess, and she was in my biology class, but I moved out because I moved out of that biology class because I wanted an intermediate guitar. And so I had her in my English class and my financial literacy class, and I met her through my crush at the time that I don't really want to talk about, but
Oof.
but like I met her through my crush, and she was in my English class, so we started talking and shit. Okay, I dropped the S bomb, but that's okay. That's okay. And we started talking. We started becoming friends, and then we just became like friends. I didn't really talk to her that much during that year because, well, I still talk to her a lot, but like it was like she was like one of the only friends I made during that time. Actually, no. Yeah, like one of the two like really good friends I made during that time. And then last year came along, and I met her friend that she introduced me last year. Like her best friend, right? And then I met her best friend through English class, and like she's now one of my best friends. I talk about her all the time now with you guys. So, so yeah, those two, good friends.
Ooh, if we're gonna talk about crushes, how's about
We're not gonna
do
talk about crushes.
Were we not? Okay.
Save that for another time. We could
Oh,
go
okay.
on for hours.
That's true.
Crushes
I
are
could
lame.
I could go for
I'm gonna
hours.
save the rejection series for later.
Oh, but that's too depressing. We're
True.
depressing enough.
True.
It's sweet goddess. Freshman year was actually kind of nothing really.
It was
Year just passed.
It
I
was-
didn't really.
boring.
Yeah, really.
My freshman year had this one thing where it made me depressed. Honestly, though, freshman year was kind of depressing. Like, I don't know why, it just kind of was at that point, like near the end.
I feel you.
Same, but it was mostly because like the situation I had going on at home and like not seeing you guys because you guys were like my closest friends and all I had was Jackie. Like, to be honest, I only had Jackie and like a few others, but yeah. It was like, wowie, I miss you guys, but we can't hang out because we never hang out.
We are broke.
You know what? Same.
We're
I
very-
am also broke. I'm very broke right now.
How did sophomore year go for you guys? I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
A lot
I'm indifferent. I hated it, but it was also okay.
of people didn't like theirs for sophomore year in my experience, but for me, sophomore year is so far my favorite year because
I try not to think about sophomore year.
Sophomore year is okay, I guess. I didn't really care for it that much, I'll be honest.
To be honest, I don't really remember my freshman and sophomore year. I just remember the people I've met. And yeah, because it hasn't even stuck around me. Like, nothing great happened in those 2 years. I just want to graduate already, man.
Same dude, same dude.
Same.
School sucks.
It does. Too bad we're only like what 1 year away from getting out of it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, true.
That's
Here,
a bit surreal, I'll be honest. It's weird.
here's a pro tip. Do your homework. That's
Do
it.
your
That's
homework.
you're gonna want to do your homework.
Don't procrastinate.
Don't
Don't
procrastinate.
skip
do your
school.
Um,
Don't skip first period every day. Just don't do it.
Absolutely.
Go to
Yeah.
school. Be a good student.
Absolutely.
What? That's about it for like all of our school life.
If you want to talk about junior year,
Ooh,
No,
I don't want to talk about that. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Not.
ooh, ooh,
I'm
whoa,
good.
whoa, whoa.
all I
sucks.
could say,
I haven't even had any impact on junior year, except for the fact that I met, who? My wubba lubba dub dub, my bib.
Wubba lubba
Right,
dub dub.
That's
I meant to say the hubba bubba gum, but instead that popped out. Sorry.
What did that even mean again? Something about death?
something about depression. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
We have
Remember,
a word of
don't try
message.
suicide. Queen said so.
We have a word of message from our lovely son, Charles,
editor.
with the Queen. Don't try to suicide. Thank you, Charles.
What can we say except you're welcome?
Don't start me. I
So do
swear
we
I'll
move
do
on?
it.
okay.
Do we move on to school dances?
Yep.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't know
Yes.
how long can we talk about that because
I don't know. Okay.
I don't have any experience in that at all.
So you've never
only
went to a school dance?
No, I have not.
I also never went
ever.
to a school dance, but I can pretty much like talk about them.
I can talk about my school dances.
Please do.
Okay.
Yay.
So yeah. School dances,
Beautiful story.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, but no.
If
I used to try to go to every school dance in elementary school. Those like little fun Valentine's Day dances. You do the chicken dance, all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to do that.
And I'm like, oh yes. But then like middle school came around, and like middle school dances were lame. We had school uniforms, just polo, khakis, whatever. And we couldn't even come to school in anything other than that, even on school dances after school. So I never went to any.
I never had one of those. I never had a Valentine's dance.
You never did?
Really?
No, in elementary, the closest thing I had to dance was like a parade that we would do every Halloween.
Oh, I've done that. Those were always fun.
But that was about it. I never really did any dances.
Technically, I did dance, but I didn't go to a school dance until like Sadie's this year.
Man, I wish Clark had Sadie's.
Really? Because honestly, that just like lowers the chance of me ever going to a dance.
I chickened out when I tried to ask my crush out for the dance. So, yeah.
I was a very sad boy that day. No, not really. No.
My friend
out of
just
technicality, I couldn't ask anyone because it's Sadie's.
my friend just
And
more or
I
less
can't
asked
even-
me. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry.
My friend just more or less asked me just because like we were kind of bored one day and it was just like, "Hey, Sadie's is coming up. Want to go?" And then I just like whipped like the cool person that I am and I said yes. And that's basically how it was. We had a good time. We kind of danced, I guess. We saw a cute couple. It was good life.
Man, I don't even have any good friends enough, for that to happen to me. Just like a chill dance.
I don't know. Sadie's is kind of boring. even when I went last year with somebody, it was just kind of nothing too special. Actually, Alex came to my school for Sadie's. Wasn't it boring? It was pretty boring.
It was pretty boring, and the decorations weren't even that good either.
Man,
For school.
all city themes are super weird.
Yeah,
They're never
last
good.
year's was Safari. This year's was Wild West. Those are good
Oh,
themes for
boy.
school.
Well, dances are weird. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember our friend, me and Alex's friends talking about like our friend went to the bathroom and they like saw like a dress or something, Alex, on the floor.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well,
God.
that was the second time, but the first time he went into the bathroom and he saw two guys going at it.
Ooh.
It wasn't even like out in public. It was just in the stalls too, and all he heard was smacking and like two pairs of feet. And he was like so traumatized because all he wanted to do was use the bathroom.
When you gotta
Right.
pee, but there's intercourse, so you can't pee.
Go.
Hashtag relatable.
I know.
Public schools are weird.
True.
I mean, I've never seen fucking happening at a dance.
I tend not to go to the bathrooms.
The
Finding-
bathrooms are bad at school.
Finding random condoms at like random times. Just
Oh.
like somewhere on the floor, no trace. For some reason, like right in the middle of whatever it is.
What I found out apparently through my friends is that in my school there was like a bag that was like open to everyone, right? Everyone used this bag to hide their condoms. It was weird. Like it was like a public bag where everyone just like put their used condoms in.
Really?
Public condom storage?
Yeah, it was weird.
At least they practice safe
Well-
sex, am I right?
I mean, I guess. Ooh.
Lube.
Remember,
Did
kids.
No, wait, never mind. I did mention the condom story from on the last podcast. Never mind.
Remember, kids. Captain Lou said not to do drugs, or you're gonna go to hell before you die.
Wrap it before
Well,
you tap
guess
it.
who's going to hell?
You're going to hell, Alex. Alex is a bad influence on all of us. That's why we're all sad, because he's too sad.
They banned me from the Christian Minecraft server. Oof.
They banned me from a Roblox server.
I've never been banned before.
They banned me from Toontown.
Why?
I don't know.
They banned me from this one game for singing a Rihanna song.
Really?
Yeah, I was just saying, "Oh Nana, what's my name?" And then you're like, "Sorry, you're banned for 24 hours."
Wow.
I got away with saying hentai
Ooh.
on Club Penguin.
And toys.
Oh yeah, because you felt too weird, didn't you?
And toy squid.
Hentoy squid and
Hentoy squid and our pets
Tainted
is
weasel.
Tainted weasel and not my shoe.
No, it was not a squid and my shoe because Tainted Weasel was taken.
Who names their pets Tainted Weasel?
Joe.
Apparently, people besides us.
We did it for irony though.
Was it irony?
Dun, dun,
You're right, never
dun.
mind.
So my school's prom isn't going to be in good shape.
I honestly don't
Oh yeah, I
know.
forgot about that. You already told me it was like something to do with funding.
Yeah, they try to do a fundraiser kind of thing by making a cool survey XD kind of thing, but very little people actually filled it out. And to actually get your results, you had to pay $2.
Oh, so that's what was
Sadly.
going on.
Yeah, so
I thought,
they lost money from it.
wow. I
But-
thought it was just people being like hopeless romantics over like certain stuff, and I was like, hey, do you want to know who you could possibly be with, but you know you're not gonna actually go through with it? Well, here you go.
It wasn't even that. Mostly, it was just, hey, we'll have you answer these generic questions,
Oh yay.
and we're going to match you up with people you probably won't actually get along with. Because I don't
Okay,
get
but,
along with a
like-
few people.
Was it like a dating show but for school?
Kind of, but student council was like, please buy this. So far our prom is a beat speaker, a pill, those pills. And
Nice.
backyard. That's what our outcome looks like. Please pay. Please pay. And I'm like, why don't people pay? Like, help fundraise, because you know how much people spend on prom? They like legit use limos and stuff, and I'm like, what? Who has money for
Prom is
that?
overrated. Go to homecoming.
Like,
Really
Aw.
rich white people
Isn't
in
that
movies.
cool, though?
the thing is, like, I wouldn't mind riding to prom in a limo as long as it's not like using a limo to go to freaking Sadie's or homecoming. I feel like prom is kind of in that weird level where you're like, hey, you might as well go all out while you're still in high school, you know?
You see, that's extra.
I don't even know if I want to go to prom or not. Because like I know prom is like kind of important, but like I don't know. I'm not.
I say we go to each other's prom.
I say we all ditch prom and just go to like McDonald's or something.
I
I was gonna say to an arcade.
I
Oh,
guess
that's
Dude, I'll be
even better,
lit,
even
dude. Game nest.
Okay,
Gymnast? Ooh.
yes.
Shout out to my boy.
Oh yeah, and ramen. Yo, we
Ra-
should get some ramen
Ooh,
though.
ramen, sorry.
Dude,
Yo!
Ichi ramen is pretty good.
Yo!
Ichi ramen is really good.
I
I
want
would
You,
ramen.
honestly
you
like
want to
some
come,
ramen.
Charles?
I want ramen now. I want ramen.
Yo, I'll get some
Oh,
like,
damn,
half-baked
Charles just-
ramen.
Oh man. I
if
really-
you're
Sorry.
Can I do a PSA real quick?
Okay, do a PSA, do a public service announcement. Penis.
PSA from your local dead boy who has a monotone voice. Charles probably doesn't want to go with us to ramen places because I won't feed him 2 fresh Happy Meals.
why do you have to expose him like that? Like,
He's our
I know
editor.
he doesn't.
He's
I know he
probably
wants Happy Meals, but you know, like you still gotta expose him. That is just petty on all the levels. I
yo
don't know
man,
about you.
but when you
Shaking
think
my
about
head.
it, all he gets is Maruchan once a week.
God.
Just 1 cup.
I thought it was once a month.
And before
I thought
he
it was a week.
beats himself.
Don't worry, Charles. We love you, my son.
Instant noodles.
Hmm.
Stop.
The package says not to microwave it, but I microwave mine anyway.
Same.
But that ass though, let's go get
When
let's go
Charles calls you out in the chat.
Dead ass though, let's all get ramen. Let's go get ramen. I
Let's
want.
go ramen.
We should though.
I'm in the mood for ramen now. I'm hungry. After this podcast, I'm gonna eat.
Must be nice. All I have is eggs, and I get sick of them.
Same.
Ooh, eggs.
Team egg.
You egg.
Anyway,
The egg came
No.
first.
Splatfest is going on right now. I'm team chicken only because I wanted to have the white ink.
Team egg.
I wasn't there for the mayo.
okay, but like, now that Charles reminded me of crunchy ramen, is it weird that I like my ramen
Raw.
still raw?
I used to do that all the time. Sometimes I still do.
Ditto.
Oof.
Mega oof.
Super
Mega
ultra.
oof.
Oof.
I say we do a chorus for our ending.
Oh. They're ending now? Man, okay, wait. PSA. Hey,
What song are we gonna do?
No, hold up. Let me speak. Let me speak, Alex.
Okay.
Do you guys prefer us talking one at a time in an orderly fashion, or do you prefer constant hellhole?
I also kind of missed the hellhole, but either way, he's really good. I like this.
We're still
I
trying
like
to
both
experiment.
ways, to be honest.
I like the part where
I
I
personally
laugh at
prefer Hellhole.
It's more fun that way, but like we're
It's
trying
a
to
lot more
Hellhole.
fun. It feels a lot better, personally.
People that watch this, please comment and tell us your opinion.
Hey Meg, I know you're watching.
Please, please, we need it. We need this.
Yes, please.
Follow us on our social medias that we'll put in the description. Rolex, you better put it in the description this time. This is a call out post to Rolex.
Hashtag at Rolex to put our Instagram and all that in our
Oh,
because that's if he didn't do it. How dare you?
follow us on Snapchat. No, just kidding.
Ooh, yo, Rolex calling you out. Ooh,
Hey. Just for that, I'm gonna go put my links.
ooh.
Alright, so y'all want to end this in the chorus? Okay, I got you.
Okay, what song though?
We're taking away. I don't know what I'm to say.
I'm
I'll
not-
say it
Anyway.
Today's
Today's
another
another
day
day
to find
find you.
shining away.
away.
I'll
I'll
be
be counting
another
another
day.
day.
Take
Take
it away,
it
God.
on me.
On me.
Take me on. More dislikes. We're really bad at singing.
Charles, I'm gonna call you out for being so rude to us. We're trying our best to sing.
Our editor is telling us to stop. I agree. We should stop. We are disgraces.
Nah, man.
Leave a like if you hated our singing, and leave a like if you liked our singing.
So needless to say, I'm ardent in always.
Sing it, my boy.
That life is okay.
He's telling us to go louder, guys. Oh, I know what song we could sing.
This is my fucking jam. Oh, I just bombed. I just dropped an F bomb. My diamond.
Okay, no, stop.
Okay, that's enough because we might get copyrighted.
Aw.
And on that note, there you go. Salsa Shenanigans. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and we love you, and please, I don't know.
We are sorry for any loss of hearing. We will not pay your medical bills.
That was my
We're
fault.
poor. We're poor college students.
It was definitely.
Leave
We're
us
not
alone.
even in college.
It was definitely my fault. I'm
Stay in
sorry.
school, eat your vegetables.
Oh, when I'll just
Do good
When I'll
things.
just up the call.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We still gotta talk after you fucking. That's the third F
We
bomb.
weren't even done with our outro. He didn't even excuse himself.
Freaking.
That's it.
dare he.
Sauceless
We're
Shenanigans will no
We're calling
longer.
him out.
He will no longer be a part of this. He might have been your favorite person, but now he's gone.
Nah, he
since
made that
he's a
9/11 joke. No more.
It's gone. Just. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.